What is up? I am Crypto Mason and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives and we always find it. Now today we are back for another market update. We've got a lot of XRP related news. We've got Hbar related news and we're going to talk charts in this video as well. I'm going to give you my thoughts on where the market is going and what is going on with some of these coins that we are all holding here on the channel. Before we begin, I want to show you my new shirt, folks. Take a look at this shirt. Boom. Look at Gary's little rat face all over my shirt right here. And it says XRP is not a security, folks. I had to show you that. Drop a like for the shirt. Shout out to Swapski on Instagram. I will leave a link in the description to, you know, who the creator of these shirts are. Very high quality, super dope. But let's get into the video. Make sure you drop a like, comment, join the Gold Squad Discord, and let's go. Okay, so starting off, still 1.08 trillion. As we can see on, this is the total crypto market cap on TradingView right here. The only thing I care about is that we've continuously demonstrated since basically, you know, February of this year, basically the start of this year, we've demonstrated that 1 trillion is a level that we're gonna stick around at, right? Like that is a big support level. That's all I care about, is that we continue to bounce off of that and retain that, because as soon as like the crypto market gains trillions on the market cap, it will make more and more headlines, and at the peak of the last bull market, or the bull run that happened in 2021, we got to 3 trillion, which makes a lot of headlines. A lot of people get freaked out and are like, holy cow, is crypto exploding? Am I missing the bus? And then we really rip, all the prices just rip up. Now let's check the top gainers for today. We've got Toncoin. In my opinion, holy cow, Toncoin is number 11 on the total top 100. That's absolutely insane. Toncoin has some deep connections to Telegram. And Telegram is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, messaging platform that has ever been built. It has so many great features. It's always fast, secure, everything. But Toncoin has some deep connections in that ecosystem. And I believe Telegram has 900 million users. So if they step up that integration there, that might explode. So Toncoin, OKB, we got ApeCoin. I believe there's a Bored Ape event happening soon, so that's probably pumping because of that. As for our biggest losers, shout out to the ones who shorted Loom Network. You are deep in profit, and this will probably continue to go down. So watch those bounces. I can't wait to get Patience out for you guys so you can use it on any coin. That's the best part. It also works on any coin, but we do have specialized modes for XRP, Hbar, and a few others that you'll be able to see if you get a Patience membership. Now, let's get into the bubbles right here. I wanted to show you that HEX is pumping right now. Now, why is HEX pumping? No idea, right? HEX has been having horrible price action. Horrible, like just terrible price action. But I did want to mention one thing. Richard Hart got sued by the SEC, right? Which caused this huge dump. Basically, where was the huge dump? Somewhere in here. He got sued. He has not posted a video in 4 months, 3 to 4 months on his YouTube channel. I believe that when he posts his next video, if it is the right type of video, HEX will pump. Okay, so be alert if you want to catch in on some short-term trades. We don't know when Richard's going to post, but in terms of getting in at the bottoms here, right, and then catching those pumps, could be good. I am, once again, neutral on HEX. Richard is an extremely smart man, I do own some HEX. It went from like $500 to like $70, but I'm still holding, folks. Now, let's keep it moving. I wanted to show you a Solana trade that I closed out in the morning. This was $1,300 of profit, 1,284 realized profit, folks, after the fees. This was only a 10x leverage trade with, 5,000 US dollars right there. So basically, 10 times 5,000, I'm basically trading with a position of $50,000, and that made 1.3K. Now, how did I make this trade? Well, the first thing is, obviously, I'm VIP in our Discord because, I'm one of the owners of the Discord. But one of our awesome VIP alpha callers, our traders, made a post inside the Gold Squad VIP section to long Solana, and I got in, bro. I got in. But before I got in, I was using our patience indicator suite, which is coming out very soon. Make sure you stay tuned. Go to patience.io, enter your email, and you'll get notified when we launch. Also, make sure you follow on Twitter, follow the Gold Squad, and also follow Patience on Twitter right there. But that is just proof. You can make thousands per day. You can make hundreds per day really, really learning trading, right? And if you think about it, right, like if you scale this up by, 5 times more money, like what if I was using, 20K on 10x leverage, this would have been equal to someone's monthly salary, right? Literally. So the potential is there. We want to instill good risk management into you guys, right? Using stop losses when you want to use them, using take profit levels, only taking very safe entries. And then the ultimate goal is just to be able to get on there every month, make a few trades, and just print money off the lines on your screen. Now, let's keep it moving. Cointelegraph was the huge news of yesterday, and they have now released an article explaining everything that happened. So this is their clarification, and of course, they had to do it in an article. This article does have ads on it. I believe I did see an ad somewhere here. Ultimately, this brings more traffic to their site, but, they had to explain what happened. So the theories were correct. Some idiotic employee took what an anonymous user said in a small Telegram chat, and they instantly relayed it to a Slack channel, a Cointelegraph internal Slack channel. And then another employee posted that to the Twitter, and then another employee edited the tweet. It's just a whole kerfuffle right here. Bloomberg terminals did, in fact, post this incorrect news, which is just insane. They removed it. Cointelegraph reached out to BlackRock, and BlackRock confirmed that it was fake or it was false news. But one thing I noticed about this clarification, they don't even mention at all the Bitcoin price effect and the trade that was placed seemingly by Cointelegraph. So, they don't really, they're kind of just blaming it on wanting to be first, and they don't name employees. They don't, say they fired anyone, I don't think. They didn't remove any of these, thoroughly auditing and reviewing our social media management processes. We're having conversations with all the employees involved. So, that's their response. Now, let's get into all the XRP news. Travelex partners with National Bank of Cambodia to trade Khmer or Mer Riel. I believe that's how you say it. I don't know. Khmer or KHR, National Bank of Cambodia. So what is the connection here between Ripple and XRP? Well, Travelex is a Ripple partner and XRP user with on-demand liquidity to Brazil or in Brazil. And they've just partnered with the National Bank of Cambodia to trade the KHR at Singapore's Changi Airport. Note, SBI Ripple Asia was the first DLT remittance scheme that the NBC National Bank of Cambodia approved. So this is bullish, right? This is bullish. Another national bank partners with a company that's been using XRP and Ripple. Super bullish. Now, something else that's bullish, Crypto Airy tweeted out the first ever FutureVerse Fluff World collectible that was bridged from Ethereum to the Layer 1 root network, paid for in XRP. Okay, so there is this crazy cross-chain relationship going on with FutureVerse. Now, you guys might remember back in July of this year, FutureVerse closed out their $54 million Series A round. It was led by 10T Fund, and Ripple actually invested in this round. So Ripple is part owner in FutureVerse. So this is a project 100% to check out. And apparently FutureVerse is, has this Fluff World collectible out and connected to this root network. So this is something to look into. XRP NFTs, obviously I'm bullish. I'm bullish on X Punks and some other ones on the XRP ledger. But cross-chain NFTs are going crazy right there with the help of FutureVerse. Now, let's talk about an idiotic price increase here. Actually, this one's not too idiotic, folks. But this analyst has had some idiotic price predictions. This one, the Crypto Basic, this website, dude, take everything they say with a grain of salt, folks. Do not believe anything at face value that the cryptobasic.com says, okay? Just make sure you do your research, because they're always taking these like very niche sources, right? This dude with 37,000 followers, they're taking his tweet and writing it as a big headline saying XRP is targeting $27. Now, I am going to give my thoughts on, do I think XRP can hit $27? And I'm going to give my thoughts on this guy's actual analysis, because he is a good analyst. He's using real technical analysis. He's using the Elliott wave theory, but he is majorly zoomed out. He's huge, like he's showing from 2014 to 2018 all the way to 2024, right? So it is a very macro overlook. And in his chart right here, it is by month. So each of these candles that you're seeing is 1 month of data, okay? If you don't know how a candle works, the bottom of the candle, right? The bottom of the body of the candle, which is the solid part right here, is the open price. So where that candle opened, okay? And then the top of the candle where the body actually closes. So the solid rectangular, like the top, not the wick. The wick is the little line, just like a regular candle, right? This is why they're called candles, is because they have a wick and the body. But the top of the candle is where the price ended at the end of that month. So you can see this is the monthly XRP chart from 2014. Now, what do you see here? Ultimately, it's a up-only graph. That's all I care about. Ultimately, XRP continues to step up over the very long term, right? And this actually makes sense, though. Like this chart, like when I look at it, I'm like, okay, this Elliott wave theory really does make sense. Basically, wave 1 inside wave 3 is what he's talking about, and he's exploring the potential of this wave 3, which is right here. Okay, so that's where he thinks the next section of the Elliott wave, and by the way, this will take place over months. Obviously, like, dude, this time frame is going to be way wrong in my opinion. Actually, I mean, he's basically saying in January, close to January or February or something of 2024 that this is going to happen. That could be accurate. But, be careful with these price predictions. Just the main strategy, just stack XRP until you feel like you have a good number, right? Run the calculations, folks. Everyone asks me like, oh, dude, how much is a good XRP bag? How much should I have? Dude, just run calculations. If you have 10,000 XRPs and it reaches $5, you're going to have $50,000. Are you satisfied with $50,000? Or do you need more XRP? Then stack your bag up to 25,000. Then when it hits $5, you got 125,000. It's all just math, and it's all subjective. It's based on your personal finances, right? You can't ask me how much XRP I would recommend you to have. It's all about how much money you make in your real life and how much you can afford to stack into your long-term bags. But, you know, I hope this plays out. This would be crazy if this plays out. And, you know, with trillions of dollars in Nostro Vostro accounts and all of this stuff on the line, the derivatives market, all of this stuff, cross-border payments, it really could happen, in my opinion. $27 is realistic in the very, very long term. Once again, a ton of stuff in the world needs to change for that to happen. Either Bitcoin needs to also go to a massive price, or the flippening has to happen where Bitcoin gets crossed by something and stays in the number 2 position. The psychological thing of Bitcoin as number 1 needs to be broken for XRP to get up there. Now let's continue on. Shout out to Greg Crypto for that one, bro. XRP is now accepted as a method for gamers to buy and play games. So BitPay has announced that users can now buy and play games using Xsola using XRP as a payment method. So we saw the Ferrari news that BitPay is being used by Ferrari. By the way, they're not accepting XRP for Ferraris. It's only Bitcoin, ETH, and one stablecoin, I believe. They're not accepting XRP. However, BitPay does enable XRP for merchants. One thing I quickly want to mention about BitPay, actually, is, hold on, we gotta bring up something here. Hold on, folks. So Link2, we're going to talk about Link2 again because they just opened up the Ripple shares once again. This is the 3rd time. So clearly they're trying to meet that demand because there's a crap load of demand for Ripple stock. Everyone wants to own a piece of Ripple before we think that they take over the USA and do cross-border payments globally and kind of activate all these partnerships they have all over the world. So they've just opened that up again. You guys can use our link for $500 towards purchases. You get $500 free in Link2 bucks towards purchases on Link2. Now, what I wanted to show you is if you make a Link2 account, make sure you use our link so you can claim that $500 and you go to invest, right? Please just take a look at what they actually have on here. It just blows my mind. They have Polysign, Ripple. This is a drone delivery company, I believe, Zipline. They've got Circle. They've got iTrust. But one of the ones that's on here that we just talked about is BitPay. So BitPay is literally on here at an $11.55 share price. And they're getting involved now with Ferrari, Taylor Swift as well, and some gaming companies. So very interesting there. Let's keep it moving. The biggest exchange in Brazil has just listed Hbar. Okay, this is Mercado Bitcoin, and these are the pieces of news, folks, that just slip by because they're in a different language, and hopefully AI can solve some of the language barriers because there's so many stories from other cultures that have so much value that English-only speakers can't even get, right? Like if Twitter was auto-translating this for me, that would be great, right? I can click onto it and get it translated. Where's the translate button? Did Elon move it? Is this it? I don't know where the translate button is, folks. Oh, right here. What am I doing? Yeah, so you can click on to translate it, but it should auto-translate, right? That removes, because most people are unlikely to click on this if it's in a different language. But that's some big news for Hbar. One other big news for Hbar is Hbar Suite, which is one of the projects that I found right as they were launching. And this is built on Hbar. It is a DeFi suite of tools without smart contracts, which is very cool. And you know, I put some money into the pre-sale. I have no idea where my H Suite tokens are. However, you know, they're doing their liquidity injection program launch dates very soon. So make sure you go and keep up with H Suite. I know a lot of you guys probably remember that one. Now, final thing I wanted to talk about is Hbar 1000's tweet right here. Yesterday, if an Hbar costed 5 cents, an Hbar transaction costs 0.0001 USD. Today, if an Hbar costs 50 cents, an Hbar transaction costs 0.0001 USD. Tomorrow, if an Hbar costs $5, an Hbar transaction costs the exact same. Okay, this is a key detail. When you're evaluating coins, make sure you look at their network fee structure and, you know, evaluate if your price prediction even makes sense with the fees. Because why would a token go ballistic to a crazy price and leave the network unusable, too expensive for people, right? This is kind of like Ethereum. Ethereum fees can be a lot, usually because they're paid in Ethereum. And when Ethereum is going up, each fee is like worth more. So be careful with certain projects regarding this, right? Like Hbar has predictable fixed fees, which is just super duper valuable. Now, let's move into the sponsored section. We got one sponsor for today. We talked about them yesterday as well. Big shout out to TG Casino. You know, I don't condone gambling what you can't afford to lose. Gambling is for fun only. You are a moron if you think it's an income producing venture. That is completely stupid. However, this is very cool because it is a crypto casino that, you know, is all based in your Telegram, okay? 100% anonymous, 100% safe, fully licensed, and you can verify their license right there. When you use their token as well, which is in the pre-sale right now, it's 12.5 cents to get in. If you would like to do that, there's many benefits of holding the token. There's staking rewards and stuff. But basically, you are able to play through Telegram. They also have sports betting enabled right there. Okay, so they got hundreds of games. They got 30 different sports to bet on. So it is highly integrated with, you know, here's the competitors. This is all you got to see, to be honest. This is all you got to see. So they're comparing themselves to Stake, Roobet, I don't know this one, and then Rollbit. And you can see TG ticks all the boxes. All the boxes, okay? And majority of this coming from their staking and the ability to earn passive income, which is very cool. You can check out their license right there as well. So big shout out to TG Casino. Use the link in the description to sign up if you would like to earn some bonuses. But that is all we've got. I love every single one of you. Drop a like and comment. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Gold Squad Discord. And goodbye.